Hello, welcome to another Burgundy with Tweedy video. More Bourgogne Hautes Cotes de Nuits today. This is another one from that case from Tom at Fingal Rock, the wine merchant in Monmouth, which specialises in Burgundy at very reasonable prices. I think, I can't remember the exact price on this, but everything I bought in that case was under 30 and a couple of them were under 20 quid, which by Burgundy standards is a bargain. It's a 2017 vintage. The producer is Thevenot Le Brun. That mixed case was sort of roughly half and half of Thevenot Le Brun and Philippe Gavinier. So I'm less familiar with Thevenot Le Brun, very familiar with Gavinier by now, had a lot from Gavinier. But this is another Lieu D, it's another named vineyard, and it's Clos de Vignon. I don't think, that doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I've had anything from that particular vineyard before, and there can't be that many Lieu Ds in the Bourgogne Hautes Cotes de Nuits, because I do see some of the same names cropping up now and again with different producers like Les Dames Huguet, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. The first of the Thevenot Le Bruns I had the other day had strange notes of sort of fireworks and things, and interested to see how this turns out, whether that was a sort of one-off funk, because I don't really have a strong idea in my head yet of what the house style of this producer is. Interesting note on the nose, just from the bottom. Often, this whole business of sniffing the cork, I find you often get very strange aromas on the cork that don't exist at all in the wine. So I'm not sure of the utility of that unless there's something very specific you're looking for. Interesting to see that cork has actually deteriorated quite a lot already. It was less than 7 years old at 2017. That is a cork I don't think has a long life ahead of it. You know, another 5 years and that would be getting into trouble, I imagine. I suppose 2017 is becoming, they're definitely not young wines anymore, are they? 2017s, they are middle-aged, probably by, oh, I've got a couple of bits of cork in, that's annoying. Colour-wise, I would say that's sort of towards the darker end of the Burgundy spectrum, but it's relatively translucent at the same time. I know those things sound contradictory. Initially, it's a very slight whiff of icing sugar there, but it's very short-lived. Now we're heading into sort of darker fruit, possibly a bit of black currant there, possibly black cherry. On the palate, quite nice concentration, good acidity. I would say compared to Gavinier, the wines from Thevenot Le Brun so far seem a little bit lighter in style on the palate. Gavinier wines are certainly not full-bodied or heavy or anything, but they're very sort of luscious and fruity. This is a little bit more, I wouldn't say austere, but it's certainly, it's lighter compared to Gavinier. Yeah, so this is a bit drier, a little bit less presence of fruit. Not to say that it's not there, but it's in abundance in those Gavinier wines. Tiny bit more savoury, possibly more of a sort of food wine. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not bad. It's coming into its own age-wise. Nothing there sort of feels kind of immature and youthful, but it is a lighter style. Quite elegant, a little bit on the light side. Interesting, different, certainly not bad. Cheers.